Okay, so there is a tool in Google Flow that you can use to create a high quality and very realistic mockup of your photo or a logo or branding on pretty much any product. So this is actually not like a dedicated tool. It is more like an app within Google Flow that you can use, and it is designed for this particular purpose. And I gotta say the quality is really good, and also you can customize it. You can create a mockup for a laptop, a phone, an eraser, a notebook, anything. It's up to you. So let me show you how you can create a high quality mockup using a Google Flow and some really cool things that you can do with this tool. So first, let me just open flow.google on my browser, and you can continue your own project, or you can also just start a new project. It's up to you. So we are talking about a dedicated tool. It's actually an app within Google Flow, and this is something that I have talked about on my previous videos, that you can indeed build your own app. But right now we are going to be using an app that has been created by Google. So here in the project, you can click tools and you can search for mockup. So here's a mockup by Google. I'm going to open it. And after that, just wait for the tool to be loaded. So essentially, this is just a web-based app that we can use via Google Flow. It's really cool, and we can also customize it. Now, after that, you can interact with the app. So here, this is supposed to be an import image button. I'll just click import image, and after that, you can upload images from your computer, or you can also just upload or select images that you have previously uploaded into your other projects in Google Flow. But in this case, I'll just click upload media, and let me just select the logo of NVIDIA, for example. And of course, you can upload any logo, any photo, it doesn't really matter. And later we can place that item into a product using this tool. Okay, click add media, and right here, as you can see, we got plenty of different presets. There is a laptop, phone, TV, bag, poster, book, etc. So let's say I want to put this mockup on a shirt. Let me just select that, and as you can see, it starts generating the mockup. So it is using the fast mode, which I believe just the lower version of Gemini Nano Banana, but you can always switch to the pro version. But let me just wait until it finishes so we can see the preview. And the fast and the pro is actually not much different when it comes to the time it took to generate the image, and also the quality is not much different, I would say, for a simple task of creating a mockup. It doesn't matter what Gemini Nano Banana model that you're using, they're all really good, really fast. And there you go. So this is from the fast mode, and if you don't like it, just click the pro version, or you can click this redo button to recreate different variation. So it looks okay, but maybe I will try to use the pro version. And I'm going to click this, so you will get a new image, but will be generated using the pro variation. Okay, so I would say this one looks way better than the first version. The first version is fine, but this new version looks way better. It's more realistic. Now, here you can select a custom mockup. You can describe it. It could be any product. There are plenty of things that you can generate. For example, you can create a gift box. You can also create a stamp, a bottle, a can, a jar, and many other options. There are an unlimited amount of things that you can generate, perhaps. Okay, so here, let's say I want to imagine NVIDIA as a laptop manufacturer. Actually, recently they just announced their lineup of laptops, so it is no longer an imagination. But for the sake of an example, just imagine that this is their first laptop. So let's say I want the logo. I want the logo to be at the back of a premium laptop, and also the logo is basically shiny gray premium or something like that. So you can describe it using a detailed prompting, or you can just describe or tell the name or the item that you want to place the logo or the picture into, and after that just wait until it finished. Okay, so this is the result. It's not exactly what I want, but that's okay. Anyway, here, if you like the result, you want to save that to your computer, just click the download icon, but it will actually save that to your gallery first, and after that you can save that or download the item to your device. Now, before that, perhaps there is something here that I want to show you, and it honestly is really cool. So given that this is just an app that was created by Google within Google Flow, you can modify it, you can make it to be more personalized, you can add features or make it more interesting, make it more useful. So to do that, just click edit, and here basically I want to modify the prompting. So this is behind the scene, we'll have some prompting, and I want to use a different prompting or slightly different prompting. Let's say I want you to modify this app, and I want every mockup picture that will be generated from now on will feature a person using, wearing, or holding the item. And maybe I want the photo has to be professional. And let's say and studio quality. Send a message and just wait for AI to modify this job. So this is essentially just a form of vibe coding where you are using a natural language. You're using English basically to tell AI about what to do or what to create. It's coding, but you don't have to know anything about coding. So yeah, this is really useful. Okay, it says that I have updated the mockup engine to ensure, sorry about that, it's scrolling, professional, studio quality setting, etc, etc. Now, let me just wait, and I will try it again. I'll use the same setting as before, but behind the scene, something has changed. So I'm going to click import image, select that logo again, and let's say I'll select shirt. Actually, I'll just set it to be pro. Select shirt, and let's wait for the result. Okay, so this is the result, and I created another one. Now it's a different character. Though I noticed that even though now we saw a person, the background is more or less the same because perhaps I mentioned something like studio quality, and that's why it might be interpreted as studio environment, even though that doesn't mean it has to be within a studio. But anyway, at least I got what I wanted. I want to see a person in the picture. Now, if you do like the result, you can again click the download button, and then it will be saved to your gallery. And by the way, this is just one example. There are many things that you can iterate in the app. For example, there is no control for aspect ratio, so perhaps you can add that, and after that you can choose the aspect ratio. It could be square, horizontal, or vertical, because right now we can only generate a horizontal picture. Now, to download the images, you can navigate to the images menu or the all media menu, and then you can see all the content that have been generated. So you can click the three-dot icon and then click download, and you can select the resolution, and that will be saved to your computer. So there are many benefits of using this app within Google Flow, because first, there is no watermark, it is clean, and as far as I know, it is perhaps not using any credits at all. So it stays at 375 credits on my account, and it hasn't changed even though I have created many images. So this is actually a great example to use Google Flow and not using Gemini, because the Gemini platform right now will have that watermark, and it will use some of your usage limit when you are creating images. So I think if you want to create a mockup for your product, for souvenir, or anything else, then I think this is the best place to start. But anyway, I hope you learned something from this video, and if you want to see some really cool things that you can do with AI, then you can subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you on my next video. Have a great day.